Hey guys, welcome back. We've done a bunch of videos in the last several weeks all about pentatonic scales, specifically the A minor pentatonic. So what I want to talk about today is how to take that A minor pentatonic scale and turn it into a full A minor scale. So a pentatonic scale has the 5 different pitches in it, hence the pentatonic, means 5 notes. A full natural minor scale is actually going to have 7 notes, so we're going to be adding 2 pitches to the scale. All right, so we're going to be using that pentatonic fingering that we learned week 1 as a basis, and then just filling in a couple of notes around it. So we'll be basing everything here in that 5th position. All right, 5-8, 5-7, 5-7, 5-7, 5-8, 5-8. And then we'll fill in a few more notes to make the natural minor. Well, let's get to it. All right, so here we are, 5th position on the guitar, and just to refresh your memory again, here's that A minor pentatonic from the root. 5-8, 5-7, 5-7, 5-7, 5-8, and 5-8. And if you don't know that one already, there's another video on the channel with that, which goes a little bit more in depth, so maybe check that one out first. So to make a natural minor scale, we're just going to be adding a few notes to that shape. So we're going to start off, instead of just playing from 5 up to 8, we're going to start with 5, 7, 8. Okay? And on the next string, the 5th string, instead of 5, 7, it's going to be 5, 7, 8. So just like on the 6th string. So we start off with 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8. Okay? Next string over, the 4th string, it's going to be 5, 7, and 9. Now that 9 might be a little bit of a stretch for you. You could try using the middle finger there. Or the other way you could do that is by playing 5, 7, and then 4 on the 3rd string. So depending on the lick that I'm playing, sometimes I go, and sometimes it's, all right. So either one is going to work. I recommend practicing them both. Fingering wise, like I said, you can use the middle finger. Usually if I'm in this position, I'm going to use that pinky because that allows my other fingers to stay in position. So it's a little bit of a stretch, but you will be able to get to it if you work at it. All right, moving along, we've got, like we said before, you could be playing this 4 here if you're not playing the 9. Then it's going to be 5 and then 7. Then so that's just like the minor pentatonic there, just 5 and 7. Next string over, instead of 5 and 8 like we would for the pentatonic, it's going to be 5, 6, and 8. So a little different. This time we actually have the 6th fret. Right? So 5, 6, 8. Now on the 1st string, again, instead of 5, 8 like we did before, it's going to be 5, 7, and 8. And that gives us the full scale. So I'll play it through twice, once with the 9th fret here, and then once with the 4th fret, so you can see how the fingering's different. Here we go. Here's that 9th fret, 2 notes on the 3rd string, 3 notes on the 2nd, and 3 notes on the 1st. Descending. And now I'll play the same scale again, but instead of using that 9th fret on the 4th, I'll use the 4th fret on the 3rd. Here we go. So now just 2 notes on the 4th string. So one technique that I'll use a lot is I'll use the 4th fret on the way up, because that allows me to play a note here, reach up with the 1st finger, and then kind of slide back into position. Or even just, it's a little easier to do that than it is to stretch out of position and then back in. But then on the way down, I find it a little easier to grab that note with the pinky and then the ring finger, because again, I'm stretching a note and then moving back into position. So going up, often I'll go, and going down. Right? So I recommend practicing it both ways, because there's certain licks that'll be easier with one and certain licks that'll be easier with another. And that's it. That is the A minor A natural minor scale based around that A minor pentatonic fingering from the root note in the 5th position. And so I'll see you guys again real soon with another video.